Hey, what's up guys, C.AV here, back again with Wars number, I believe, 7 and 8 for the season. We just came off of a loss against Faye, and we have Celestial Avengers, who once again are a very good alliance. They can play really well, sometimes they can have off ones, but we're all like that. GT have been pretty consistent the last 2 seasons, so they're probably the only one that have the exception. But everyone else can have a good war or a bad war, so we have to be on our toes for sure. So, common placement here at the moment is Sasquatch, because you can't reverse his healing, and if you do reverse his healing even the slightest bit, then you can't regen him, which means you can't get charges. So it's a bit of a tricky one. So a Mega Sentinel can obviously heal block, and I was told to do SP3 rotation only. So make sure they're applied, which they are, and then yeah, going to get into it. My officer did think that there was potential for a timeout here, so I do have max recoils, and yeah, what I want to do is when I have my heal block up is make sure that I trigger the regen. So like there, that's going to give me charges, and they cap out at 20 before they start expiring. So I want to get as many as possible, make sure I get the double dash back there, and yeah, at the start of the fight it goes pretty well. So I'm just building my charges. So this is just my ramp. I think pretty quickly I get into my own corner, which is poor from me. I could be wrong. No, I just throw it anyway. I thought I threw it when I was in the corner, but no. So this is going to put plasmas on him, and what that's going to do is that's eventually going to reverse his healing because I have despair. So now, as you notice, I can't make him trigger any things, and I figure this out next war. I have the same fight but without despair. So right now I'd still be gaining charges, but I only have 17. So right here I'm like, oh no, this is bad. I'm doing a good amount of damage to him, but it's not enough. So I decided to what I should have done was, yeah, let loads of them fall off. So I'm no longer reversing. And yeah, this will allow me to build my charges back up, which is what I wanted to do in the first place. So here we go, going to 2021, here we go. So now we can start ramping up my damage again, but as we can see, we're almost 2 minutes into the fight, and he's only at 71%. So it's, sorry, 78% at the time. So that's not good. So I decided to go for special, no, I stick to the plan. I stay with special 3. This is where I get into my corner. Yeah, and I don't get intercept here, and he just does that. So I go into special 3 because I'm a bit scared, but like I say, the time compared to his health, it's not looking good. I'm currently worrying of a timeout and that I might have to stop with the special 3s, but obviously they do decent damage, of course, like 600k, but compared to rank 4 Sassy's health, it's not a lot. So yeah, we go for it here, and we get eaten with a special 3. But I have my invuln, that was the whole reason. Luckily he throws a heavy so I can get my stun off, and now I'm just going to try locking these incinerates and let the 44k per tick him down. Yeah, I need to get his paws off ideally, and yeah, bait this. And now I'm like, okay, he's at 50% with 2 minutes left. I have to go for special 2s and pray for some crits. Get 1 crit there, get 1 crit there, more incinerates. I had the vision relic up at the time, which was, sorry, Sentinel relic, which gives me more potency, but my charges are slowly dropping, so I either need to let them fall off and go again, or try and kill him, and it's quite a hard decision to make, to be honest. And in the fight I really didn't know what was the right play, so I think I still go for special 2s. Maybe 1 more, not sure. Or do I let it fall off? Light attack ending special 2? No, okay. So I've decided I want to let him fall off, I believe. I'm going to base some specials, let him fall off. No, I threw that, which was bad because I've lost all my armors now. No crits. So that was a mistake. I should have let it fall off. I don't know what I was doing. And here I think I'm realising that I'm not going to kill him on 9 charges. So finally I get the heal block up and I start to get some charges back. And obviously he's going to be regenning now. So yeah, we're back up to 17. So we're not in single digits anymore, but I'm like, yeah, special 3, I'm going to time out. So end on a medium to get an extra debuff, and a big crit here would be nice. I get a nice 400k, take some recoil, but that's fine. But now what I really need here is him to dash at me so I can intercept him. And now I'm like, okay, I think it's under control. I'm at 29 charges. Beta special 2 and a medium should kill, or a couple of mediums. Yeah, that's fine. So that was very stressful. I had 30 seconds left, and luckily we did end up winning the war. We played poorly. We died 7 times. Luckily, they didn't have their best war either. So, yeah, we got quite lucky. And then this war against NY, they're playing really well this season as well. And we're only 1 death ahead, and I have this Sassy again. But this time, I've got the same mastery setup, but I don't have Despair, which means I'll never be reversing his healing, only blocking it. So I should have a lot more charges, so more damage. But yeah, I double check that my pre-fight loads, because sometimes it doesn't, because the game's bad. It wouldn't matter that much for the Mega Sentinel, but if I was using like a, I don't know who really benefits from it, like a stealthy or something like that, where you need the right pre-fight, otherwise you're just in trouble. So yeah. Speaking of stealthy, I wanted to release it as a 7-star very badly, but yeah. All right, so we have the same fight again. Trigger it, fine. We've got the recoils on. We're going to be hitting decently hard. And yeah, just want to keep this going. So yeah, keep the charges coming. Keep building them up. We have pretty good block proficiency with the armors, so we're not doing bad. Mega Sentinel isn't the tankiest health-wise, but she has a good amount of armors, so that automatically makes you tankier. So I need him to pop Wrath. He pops it early at 6, which is quite nice. I was quite happy with that. I need an intercept or something, but no, I get neither. So get the heal block up, bait special, and then yeah, go into special 3, but I miss it, so I go special 2, which is fine. We get some decent crits, 400k, it's not bad. And we only get 2 incinerates because I only had 1 debuff on him. And now we don't have any heal block, so I had to block some of that so he didn't regen like a couple of 100k, because it's quicker than last time, definitely, but I don't know, I think I just didn't play the fight particularly well this time. I played it better last time, with less ideal mastery setup, so I used the heavy for the pause, go special 2, and a lot of my health loss, you'll see, is recoil. I think I even lose my invulnerability boost at some point. When is it? Yeah, so here he's regenning quite a bit, and I think now I'm like, yep, we're gonna push him special 3. I didn't have my Do Not Disturb on, which really threw me off, so we saw the most Salah highlights. Get another debuff finally, so we get some more incinerates, more recoil damage, and now rating a special 3, which is fine. That's what the invulnerability boost is for. But yeah, it gives us sponge power, but it puts me in Wrath. So there's like positives to both. And obviously I can only eat so many of those. But yeah, goes for a heavy, which is brilliant. We get some crits, we pause our debuffs. So far we're like, okay, we're about halfway in, and he's almost half health. Then I eat the last hits of my invulnerability, so I'm like, oh, okay. And I lose some of my incinerates because of it, and I'm like, okay, this is interesting. And he's now regenerating a lot, so I need to get my heal block back up so I can start building my charges back up. But as you can see, we're at 35 charges. We were not getting anywhere near above 30, and we get a lot of crits on that special too. So yeah, we're going a lot quicker than last time. If I can keep these incinerates up, which I don't, I end up losing some again. So like I say, this fight's played probably worse with a more ideal mastery setup. I should still be going for special 3s because all of the damage is pretty much recoil, because invulnerability took the 2 hits that he gave me. So yeah, I decide to bait this special because I remember at the last minute that I don't have my invulnerability boost. But look at this, we're at 45 charges. So this is going to hit ridiculously hard. He goes into Wrath, 900k I think the last bit was. The incinerates the ticking flows. Light ender, which is brilliant for me. Get to pause it, those incinerators one more time. And yeah, he's going to go down with this combo. So minute and a half left, so a lot better. And we did end up coming through with the clutch. We've got a couple more left. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Take care, and I'll see you lot in the next one. Bye bye.